Colca Canyon carries itself like a place that knows depth is a kind of power. Peru's tourism site calls it one of the world's deepest canyons, surrounded by Andean vegetation and famous as the Kingdom of the Condor. That title matters because the giant Andean condor is exactly the sort of creature that makes a landscape feel more mythic than scenic. We're not just looking at a canyon here. You are looking at a volcanic highland world where terraces, cliffs, thin air, and enormous birds all play into the mood. And that mood is not soft. Even when the light is beautiful, the place still feels stern. The scale is vertical, the terrain is punishing, and the altitude changes the body's relationship with effort in ways that flatter absolutely no one. Colca earns its position because it combines visual grandeur with that old Andean lesson. The most unforgettable places are often the ones that make you work for your breath while they dazzle you anyway. The Grand Canyon is so famous people sometimes forget how rude it is in person. The National Park Service describes it plainly as a mile-deep canyon carved by the Colorado River, with an average width of about 10 miles, and places where it stretches to 18 miles wide. In some areas, it reaches around 6,000 vertical feet from rim to river. Those numbers help, but they still do not fully explain the feeling. The Grand Canyon is not simply beautiful. It is geologic arrogance on display, layer after layer of time, color, heat, distance, and exposure laid open so completely that the human body almost does not know how to process it at first. That is why it belongs this high. Not because it is the most obscure or hardest to reach, but because the scale is emotionally punishing. You stand there, and the place does not just impress you, it corrects you. It reminds you how tiny one life is against deep time, and it does it with a view so magnificent it becomes almost embarrassing to call it just a canyon.